Okay, and we're back in town, which is, great. I don't really know, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. One sec. Let me check my handy dandy notebook. Oh yeah, we're supposed to talk to the mayor. Okay, cool. We already did that. Did we turn it in? I'm not sure. Ingredients. Oh yeah, that was in the restaurant. Yeah. I remember now. Okay. Not that one, that's the bar. That's the hotel. That's the mayor's residence. We're not going there yet. What's this? That's the chapel. Okay, here we are. Hello. Yes, can I help you? Hello. We're here with the Bracer Guild, and we have a delivery. Oh, thank you so much for going to all the trouble. I'm sure you must have been busy with your other work. It was no problem at all. Helping those in need is what our job as bracers is all about. Yes, it's just like Estelle said. And now with the airliners at a standstill, it's a difficult time for all of us. I really appreciate you saying that. But the little bit of Mira I'm paying just doesn't seem like enough. Well, you could always give us some food. Could help us, you know, if we ever remember to use it. Oh, I know. Please let me do this for you too. Huh? Do what? I'll teach you how to make my specialty omelets. You mean the ones served here at Aunt Rose? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is it okay for you to be giving out your recipes like that? Well, Estelle, to be honest, it's not like you can remake it anyway. Didn't you burn the last omelets you made? Don't worry, it's not a problem. Even if you make a dish just like the recipe says, it doesn't mean that you'll get the same taste. Sounds like you've got a lot of confidence in your cooking. Or lack of confidence in Estelle's. Remember, it's not about whether you're good or bad. It's like the relationship between a musician and her sheet of music. Depending on the person, the song will sound different, even though the music is exactly the same. That's pretty profound. A recipe in the end is nothing more than a framework to make something delicious. By only following the rules, you'd be surprised at how many different ways the end flavor turns out. Burnt, in Estelle's case. Score! We'll have to give this a try later on. Joshua agrees with me. Estelle, now this is just a little pre-cooking advice, so don't take it the wrong way, but please read the recipe before you try it. How rude! What are you trying to say? That I'm the worst cook ever? Didn't she set, like, the window drapes on fire or something once? Then make sure you measure how much seasoning you put in. A pinch of salt doesn't mean that you should drop a fistful in there, you know. I'll show you a fistful. I love Estelle. Well, following the setup of any recipe is important, but enjoying what you cook comes first. Surprisingly, that's probably the best framework for any recipe. See, now that's what I'm talking about. I totally agree. And thanks for the new recipe. My pleasure. Come and enjoy a bite to eat here every once in a while too. Yes, especially right after we screw up our recipe, we're gonna come here and have the real thing. Have the good version. Alright, that was cool. Thanks again for your help. You should drop by from time to time for a bite to eat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was cool, that was neat. Alright. We have to go turn in our other quests and maybe get something good out of it. That would be nice. I'll leave the mayor's request up to you then. Mayor's residence is near the west gate of town. If you can't find it, just try asking around. We already found it. But can we find it again? That's the real question. All right, yay. Good work. Looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Come back again if you have anything else to report. Will do, man. Will do. All right. Just want to save. Okie doke. And now to that's the chapel. It was on this page, right? It was on this screen? Oh, or not. That's not where we want to go. Okay, said it was on the west side of town. This is weird. Okay, okay, we're on the exit to the West Bose Highway, so it should be somewhere around us, right? Somewhere here, west side of town. So, nope. Okay. I'm guessing the staircase divides it, right? Okay, so we're kind of like... Alright, we're in the middle between west and east, so it's not here. Oh, we found it! Haha! Look at that chandelier. I mean, it's kind of weird. Wow, now isn't this a gorgeous place? It's a weird chandelier. Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier! Calm down, Estelle. It looks like this is the mayor's place, alright. Now I just wonder if she's home. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to the Bose Mayor's residence. May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Bracer Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild, and we've come here to inquire about the details. Well, I have heard from the mayor that we would be expecting you. However, I am sorry to inform you that the mayor is currently out at the moment. She has gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her back, sir? Well, let me see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making a return any moment now. Well, we're kinda in a hurry to meet her. Are we? Do you think it would be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, it would probably save the both of us some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like the typical wealthy person? Big hat with feathers in it, dripping gemstones from every pore? Wow, Estelle, wow. So biased. Feathers? Gemstones from every... What? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say beautifully mature? Dude, calm down. If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. So I'm apparently like every person in this town, so every town we go to, there's gonna be somebody trying to play matchmaker. It was Rhinon's mother in Roland, and now it's the butler Maynard in Bose. There's gotta be a matchmaker in every town. Huh? Never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Ah yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. The mayor is being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people. Does it though? Does it? Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. Alright. The mayor is currently out and has gone to worship at the chapel. She is accompanied by a maid, so please use that as a way to pinpoint her. Alright, cool, cool. We already talked to you. Nobody in here. Nobody in here. Can we use the bed? I mean, no. Okay. Did we talk to you? I'd better hurry and get this cleaning done ASAP. Or else Lila's going to get really mad. Okay. Okay. It's the same as before. Nothing's changed. Alright. Where was the chapel? Was it down here? Nope. The answer's no. This is gonna keep happening, isn't it? Okay, that's a bar. It's a hotel. Chapel. Where is the chapel? Are you? No, that's the guild. I'm gonna find this chapel eventually. Oh, there it is. Cool. And I found you too! Okay. During the war 10 years ago, the city of Bose was reduced to a pile of rubble for the most part. However, the merchants at that time used their fortunes as capital to rebuild the city. And though they had been pursuing their own interests, they united as one. Glad to know. Glad to know. Oh, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. Please come clean our house. I will pay you for it. I just don't want to do it myself. And you are? Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of a job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I am her maid, Lila. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The worlds we live in are really different. Estelle? Oh my gosh, Estelle. Stop, please. So where is the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Sounds like my kind of mayor. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her too. That sounds like somebody Estelle could get along with. I don't know how I should say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. Huh, well, doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. There is no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestricted aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you're there. I don't know how I feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came along with you instead? Come with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose Market then. I know where that is. That is one place I do know the location of. Aha! See? First try. Wow, this place is really huge. Hasn't changed since the last time we were here, so. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in a crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves, trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But ma'am, we were just thinking about how to increase sales for the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original prices at once. Alright, we'll do as you say. Now I don't doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants in Bose. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Wow, that was quite the scolding. Madam. Lila, so you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always. But never mind that, these people are here to see you. Please don't yell at us. We didn't do anything wrong. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that implements. Could you be the bracers I requested? Yep, that's us, but please don't yell at us. So does that mean that you're... forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybelle. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bose region. Oh, they were the ones standing outside the church. Kind of slow on the uptake there, but I got it eventually. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? We're just here for tea. Not actually getting any food. I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good too. I tell you what though, I had heard the mayor of Bose was a woman. But I never imagined you would be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Bose market and the political foundation which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I've ever heard one. After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high hat about that. But anyway, would it be alright to go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I would like to ask that you do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I am of the opinion that bracers would bring about much more desirable results concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. That's a burn right there. Throwing shade. The reason being, we're not fighting a war, we're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I for one would be honored, but don't you think that you're overrating us just a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep the Bose airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration too. I see, so this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can't trust to be left up to the Army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident, and we'd like to accept the job, but the Army has actively been trying to exclude bracers from anything having to do with the incident. Maybe they're hiding something. So, I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the Army who's running the show. Excluding bracers, huh? This must have something to do with General Morgan, then. That man has disliked bracers from the beginning. So, but why? Like, why? Did bracers, like, I don't know, kill his loved one or something? Like, why? So you know who the general is, Mayor Maybelle? He was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So, I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning? Lila? Yes, madam. Lila produced a sheet of letter paper and a fountain pen from her pocket and handed them to Mayor Maybelle. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It is to inform him of my request for information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the Army. I see, but I wonder if that bracer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think it would be a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. Don't tell him you're bracers. Take off the badges. You would probably be best served by saying that you are messengers for the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. By omission. You're not telling him you're not bracers. You're just not telling him that you are bracers. I mean, it's no different than a regular conversation. Like, I feel like you wouldn't go around telling people, "Hi, how are you? My name's Estelle. I'm a bracer." You know, like, right? It's not lying. We'd just not be telling him everything. Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go to meet General Morgan? There's a fort called the Haken Gate on the international border to the north of Bose. Oh, I remember that place. They wouldn't let us pass the gate. They wouldn't let us pass the barricade. You should be able to find the general there. Alright everyone, I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. If we find out anything, we'll come and let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Bye! Alright, let's get going, shall we? The Haken Gate is at the end of the Eisen Road to the north of the East Bose Highway. In short, we need to head out the East Gate and then turn north thereafter, right? Alrighty then. Haken Gate, here we come. Or not. Wanted to talk to the mayor some more. That's the church. Where's the mayor's house? Not there. Not there. Just keep going around in circles. Oh, we found it. We found it. Huh? May I help you? Dude, we were just here. So I see you've met with the mayor. What are you doing here again? Please stop by again if there's anything to report to the mayor regarding her request. I've been informed by Mayor Maybelle to let you in at any time. And yet you question us for coming here. Let's see, anything going on? Ooh, okay. Mayor Maybelle is not only a beautiful woman, but she's smart and dignified. I really look up to her, and I hope that I can be like her someday. Good luck. Hello, Lila. Miss Maybelle may not look it, but she has been really hung up over these incidents. There's been a string of break-ins, you see, if you hadn't already heard. If there's anything you bracers can do to assist Miss Maybelle, I'm asking you as her lowly maid to help her shoulder the burden. Ooh, can we do the break-ins? Because we CSI, we awesome at finding out these things. We did really good with the previous mayor's break-in. We could totally take on this one too. Maybe if we talk to her again. I'm looking forward to hearing a good report from you bracers. When you meet with General Morgan, please give him my regards. That's it? What about the break-ins? I wanted to investigate the break-ins. We did such a good job with the Josette one. Alright. Where are we supposed to go now? Oh yeah, well, let's, if I recall correctly, we had that one book, or the liberal news, I mean, that we never actually, read. So let's read that now. And then we can go to the Hawking Gate. Breaking story, disappearance of the Lind. Gone without a trace. Where could it be? Yesterday afternoon, the airliner Lind vanished over East Bose airspace while en route to Roulette. An exhaustive overnight search conducted by the Royal Army yielded no clues to its whereabouts, leaving all parties baffled. In response to this incident, the Army has declared all airliner flights cancelled until further notice. Fate of Lind passengers unknown, including our father. The Liberal Orbital Ship Corporation reports that 17 were aboard the Lind at the time of its departure, including both passengers and crew. Family members of these missing persons are understandably concerned, but remain hopeful. Probability of accident is low, says expert. Central Factory Chief Murdoch proclaims our orbital engines are sturdy and reliable. The chance of an engine failure is virtually nil. I do not believe an accident to have occurred. Rumors and theories abound. Was it a conspiracy perpetrated by the Royal Army and the covert mercenary force comprised of Jaegers? Perhaps it was a plot to kidnap the passengers and hold them for ransom. Some have even suggested the Lind came under attack by the last living ancient dragon. Oh, there are dragons in this game? That's so cool. Do we get to ride one? I hope we don't have to fight one. I'd rather ride them, you know? Like, tame our own. That would be so cool. No matter what anyone may have heard, it's all just speculation at this point, as no real evidence has yet been found. The Royal Army is investigating a possible connection between this incident and the recent burglaries in Bose that I want to investigate, but they won't let me. But, thus far, no information on any such connection has been released. In fact, no information has been released at all, due to Army regulations prohibiting the dissemination of intelligence to the general public, a policy that I'm sure we'd all like to see repealed. Society, crystal stolen in daring robbery. A group of unknown individuals recently broke into the Roulette mayor's house to steal a septium crystal that was left in his possession. Local bracers came to the rescue and managed to recover the stolen item, but the culprits are still at large. Thankfully, no harm came to the mayor or his family during this incident. We deeply regret that the criminals escaped, says a Roulette Bracer representative, but please note that we of the Bracer Guild did everything in our power to apprehend them, and will continue the pursuit for however long it may take. I wonder if Niall wrote this. Do we know who wrote this? Culture, touring ancient sites. The Roulette region and the Ismailis Tower. The Ismailis Tower lies a few hundred selj to the north of Roulette City, along the Malga Trail. Its turquoise-green visage is the only real landmark for as far as the eye can see. So Niall did write this. Did he write the whole thing or just this part? Counting as one of the 4 tetracyclic towers, its purpose is still shrouded in mystery to this day. This exciting location is as old as Liberal itself, and modern research utilizing the latest orbital technology is expected to answer a few questions about this eerie structure, while posing still others. Interesting. Cool. That was a pretty good article. Very interesting read. Alright, we're gonna stop here, and we will go to the Hawking Gate next time.